my name's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. It's been over a year since I've posted, and I wanted to explain what's been going on and to connect back to the audience and the platforms that really did change my life for the better in so many ways, and to go back to what makes me happy. And I hope that you can do the same for yourself. And a great part of that is forgiveness. I'll talk briefly about what I've been going through, what has changed in my life to kind of create this disconnect between me and the stuff that I really enjoy doing. I bought a condo in October of 2021. I released my book in July of 2021, and that was the last video that I posted about. I got the condo, and then I started a new job in November of 2021. So now it's been almost a full year of being a homeowner and having a brand new job that is a lot of responsibility, and kind of navigating through that, trying to find new friends after the pandemic, and trying to figure out what people are meant to stay in my life and what people aren't. And there's been a lot of people to leave my life, a lot of people to join it, and a lot of self-discovery in between that, and acceptance and forgiveness and perspective that kind of went with all of that. A lot of my focus had gone to kind of beautifying my space into what I really wanted it to be, and learning this brand new job that was a lot of responsibility to take on, which I'm grateful that I was allowed to do. I spent a lot of time doing it, and I want to create a better balance between doing the job and living my life. And living my life for me is creating content, is connecting to people, is being creative, and that really was pushed to the back burner. Unfortunately, that was something that I ended up deciding for myself, right? A lot of the choices that we make, some are made for us, but the majority of them we make for ourselves. And if we don't speak up when we need to, when it's happening, we then end up having to deal with even more fallout later on. So unfortunately, that's kind of what ended up happening. I was really working all the time and not working in the places that I needed to be. I had made a decision that I wanted to read a book a year, and now it is almost the end of the year, and I have only gotten through maybe 20 books. So that is another part of where I realized I let a lot of things fall to the wayside, and it cost me money, time, my mental health. And now I want to start another journey where I'm going back to what I was always saying is you have to think about your choices and the consequences that come along with them. And there are consequences to every decision that we make, and we need to be prepared to have to pay the full extent of those consequences. And I realized that by letting these things fall to the wayside, YouTube, my podcast, and not really being able to post as much on TikTok and Instagram, I let a big part of where my creative release needs to go into places that it didn't deserve to go to. And I want to take my power back and realize that I am in control of my life. Every decision that I make, I am a co-signer of it. Though there's other influences that can create these choices, at the end of the day, I'm the person who makes them, and you're the person who also makes the choices that you decide, and you have to deal with those consequences. Sometimes consequences are great, sometimes they're not as great. And a big part of accepting where you are in your life is accepting that those decisions helped create you into the person you are today. Whether you believe you would have been further along your journey or not, if you made other decisions, it doesn't actually matter. And that was one thing that I had to come to terms with over these past few weeks, is also accepting I can't change my past. I can't change that I didn't post as much as I wanted to the past year. All I can do is turn that into fuel to turn my life into exactly what I want it to be. And that is, for me, being creative and talking with people and doing activism and being a part of this world and being of this world in the sense that I get to create it into a better place. And I don't feel that I was as fulfilled in those areas as I could have been. And that's okay. And forgiving yourself that you made decisions that you wouldn't necessarily want to make today, understanding you can't change those decisions, but knowing that the decisions going forward can be different. Every single moment of every single day, we have another opportunity to create the life that we want and to become the person that we want to be. If we did that every single day, we would become the person we want to be a lot quicker. But if you can catch yourself and realize, hey, this isn't actually the path I want to go on, you can decide to take another turn, take a moment, and look again and decide again. So a lot has changed in my life, and I want the next phase of my life, the next year, the next October that comes around, to be in a different place, whether that's literally in a different place or emotionally or mentally. I do want it to be in a place where I feel fulfilled more often than not, and where my time is going is in a place where I would look favorably on in the next few years. Of course, you change moment to moment as well. So what I would have loved to be doing as a career when I graduated college is probably exactly what I'm currently doing. And that was only a few years ago that I graduated, but now I'm not entirely certain that that's the only place that I want to go. So you can achieve dreams and you can achieve goals, and achieving a dream doesn't mean that dream is your lifelong dream. And your dreams can change, and they do change. And the more you grow and the more you understand the world, the more they will change. And accepting that some journeys need to come to an end, accepting that journeys evolve, that dreams evolve, is all part of that journey. And you have to give yourself the space and the time to realize that and to come to terms with that and to grieve what you thought you wanted your future to be, because it is a big part of grief. Because grief is not only the things that you no longer have, but it's things you didn't experience and things you'll never experience. And it's something that walks with us throughout our life. And grief was something that I had to walk with throughout most of this year, though there was a lot of great moments in it. There was a lot of hard moments that I had to come to new realizations with myself and my place in this world. And that's all part of the journey of growth and the journey of becoming who you are. And that will never be a finished product. You are something that is continuing to evolve every single moment of every single day. And you deserve to forgive yourself every time you feel like you stepped in the wrong direction, because every choice you made is the right choice, because there's no other choice that you could have made at this point in time during that time. So wherever your journey has taken you this far, understand you didn't only come this far to get this far. There is more to come in life, but you have to choose it and you have to accept it. And there is a lot of things that I want to change in my life, and it doesn't happen overnight. I didn't get to this point overnight, and I'm not going to get from this point overnight either. But it is making intentional choices to separate myself from things that aren't who I am, and to make better choices and to meet people in better places. And I can only meet others as deeply as I have met myself. And there is a new journey that I want to go on of accepting that I need time where I'm not doing things, and that time is okay. And that there is a lot of things that we have to unlearn about life, just as we have to learn about life. And both of those things are important and valuable, and we need to keep doing. So it's been a long year of change and of growth and of having to learn to forgive myself. And I believe that is what my next chapter will be, that I hope you join me with, is forgiveness, acceptance, and moving forward. And that the life that you have had so far is not the destiny in front of you, because that is unwritten. And that was kind of the point of my last video that I have made so many months ago now, and it was the truth. Your future is unwritten. My future is unwritten, and it will be written through the choices that we make every single day. So I'm not entirely certain how often I'll be posting, how much, and exactly what the content will be. But if you have any interest in any of the things that I just recently talked about, buying a condo, starting a new job, living on your own, being vegan, and how that has not only evolved, but has always been a big part of my identity, please let me know. I appreciate all the people who have been on this journey so far and who decide to continue to walk on it with me. There's a beautiful world out there that we get to create into everything we ever wanted it to be. and we get to do it. We get to decide. And I hope that you come with me on this journey. Hope you have an amazing day, week, weekend, and that you take some time for yourself and realize that time off is as valuable as the time that you are working, because you need that moments of clarity to be better in those moments that you are working. So I hope to see you soon, and I hope that you have an amazing day.